Hey. What's going on? Hold the phone, my man. What's happening? What's good? Salute to you, Charles Miller. Salute to you, my brother. All right. I know Fanon still going on, and I know he's talking about Clarissa Shields, and I need to add my 2 cent on about this because I think people misunderstood what I said on OG Boxing Talk. And soon more people come in, I will explain exactly what I was trying to say. Okay? Now, I don't bite my tongue now. You know that. Everybody knows that. I don't bite my tongue. I say what I feel and, feel what I say. You know? Charles Miller, Chef Boy RD. Yes, sir. Whatever, man. Salute KQKC in the chat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Trying to figure out why you ain't over here. I don't know. But that's all right. I'm surprised it didn't pop up over here, but it will. All right. Let me move this up some. Okay, there we go. All right. Now, so how you feeling, Charles Miller? You doing all right, my brother? Okay, good. Hold the phone. Yes, sir. Some drama today, huh? Well, yeah, it's always drama, right? It's always drama. But, let me explain a couple things, all right? Um, I'm the type of person that I will say this. Um, Everybody heard me. I can't complain, bro. Oh, okay, good. Big snack pack. What's going on? Now, I don't want to sit here and have a conversation about what Fanon having a conversation about. But when I said that, hey, I'll push a motherfucker down in a wheelchair, I will. And when I said that if a person have a stroke and they talking shit, I'll push them down too. Yes. But, if they 61, 71, 81, no, I wouldn't. Because, it just wouldn't make no sense. Because old people are just like that. But if you 25 and you 30, or 40, shit, I'll go high as 50, really. But I will. No doubt about it. And I don't think Clarissa Shields should be held responsible for what somebody else has did. Now, but you're a boxer. You have to appear in and out the ring. Remember what I said once before? How the Chicago Bulls, my team, my home team, they had a strict dress code. You're going to dress like champions on the court and off the court because you represent the championship Bulls. And therefore, you have to act like it off the court. So, Clarissa Shields, Fanon is right. Clarissa Shields should, and I mean she should, say, hey, look, I didn't have nothing to do with that. That wasn't my people, But even though they said it was her brother, and boxing.com said it was her brother, and he has been arrested, and he haven't been charged yet, and they haven't released his name. So just just give y'all that drama, that little part there. But with that saying, that he took upon himself, not on the orders of Clarissa, not on the orders of her sister. But I get it. I really do. Because if somebody's talking shit to my sister, my mama, then it's a different story. But not that old. Not that old. Because old people are disturbed, they aching, they, just a lot of shit. And a lot of tension was building up. But I stick by what I say. You know, I will push a motherfucker down in a wheelchair in a heartbeat. But not at the age of 71. Now, that man that asked to get hit in the back of the head or face or whatever. And you know what? I think Clarissa Shields should be the bigger woman and say, look, this wasn't my team, but it happened on my watch. And I just want to say I apologize and I hope for a speedy recovery. And that's it. End of conversation. Because next thing you know, lawsuits gonna be flying, and this and that. But I know the governing bodies. We know how they operate. Nothing's gonna happen to Clarissa Shields, because she didn't have nothing to do with it. See, if this was a court of law, you gotta have some kind of evidence, But she was all the way in the bathroom with her conditioning and strengthening coach, a witness that she wasn't there. So, yes, hold the phone is a sticky situation. And, but, sometimes you have to, use your common sense, and everybody has an opinion. That's the thing about it. Everybody has an opinion. Some might be good, some might be bad, but you got to think about it. Clarissa is not responsible for those actions. No, she's not. Can't control other people's actions. You can't control other people's emotions. You're right. She just needs to keep her circle small. See, that's right. What you're saying, Ellen Elizizer, because see, the people around you. That's why I always say, Javante Davis, get away from Adrian Broner. He's ain't nothing but a bad influence. Yeah, he do stupid stuff, but he's older now. He got, 7 kids damn near. He's older. He do stupid stuff, all this in front of the camera and stuff. You have a reputation. I got a reputation. You ain't gonna see me walking down the street with my pants hanging down. And I better not catch my son doing it. Because you have a reputation to uphold outside the boxing ring. Perfect gentleman, perfect woman. Lady. Act like one. Yes, you're an athlete, this and that, but that don't give you the right. That don't give you the right to act a damn fool. And plus, like I said, keep a tight knit, close. Only a few people, like Deontay Wilder. He only has like 3 people around him. His brother, and I think that's his cousin with the shade sunglasses on all the time. And his woman, And pretty much that's it. You don't have to be like Floyd. Floyd always got to go somewhere with 100 people, and security and all that shit. I get the security because he's a $1 billion man. I get that. All right, anybody can kidnap his little short ass, but I get it. But we should put all this behind us. Now, the young lady that she's supposed to be fighting against, she didn't have no right to say what she said. She said, and I quote and unquote, that Clarissa Shields got to stop hanging around thugs, her thuggish friends, and this and that. How you gonna sit there and call her that, and she wasn't even there? How you know she hang around thugs? What is your problem? I know what the problem is. Ali Prasher. All right? Listen to that name. Listen to that name. Clarissa Shields. Black woman. Entourage, a black people. Ali. They don't give a shit about black folks. Come on. But don't call her no hanging out with thugs, this and that. She didn't have nothing to do with that. But she can say, hey, look, if it's associated with me or my camp, hey, let me say I'm sorry. Let me apologize, you know. But I want to go see her because I ain't doing nothing but making shit hot. Because it's going to be another free fall in the hospital. Because emotions are rising. Emotions, like I said, they strong. They are strong. So, to a certain extent, you know, I agree with Fanon as far as, she had to take responsibility for her team. But somebody that's not a part of her team, what's up, Hustle Slim, David Scott, E. Woodson, J.A. Dixon, what's going on? So, I'm not going to harp on this too long because, like I said, Carissa Shields just go back in the gym, do what she got to do, and whoever they got in custody, if it's her brother, uncle, whatever, she didn't have nothing to do with that, you know. Now, if they're associated with, okay, fine. If she want to take the burden and say, okay, I apologize for their actions, go right ahead. Go right ahead, you know. But this is all I'm going to say. If you are an athlete, if you are an athlete, no matter what kind of athlete you are, football, basketball, boxing, whatever, please carry yourself accordingly outside your sport, and don't have all this big entourage and this and that. Adrian Broner was good for that shit too. Everybody used to go on the stage. Floyd had a whole, everybody was on the stage, Security, no, they didn't do their job either. But, it is what it is. And, pretty much, let's don't drag this out. Because what's going to happen is it's going to be blown up more than what it is right now. All right? So, if you didn't understand what I was saying on OG Boxing, for those that just joined, yes, I will push a motherfucker down in a wheelchair. Yes, I would. I don't give a shit. If you going to talk smack, you better back it up. But if you 71, 81, something like that, okay, I got to file, no, I wouldn't do that then. But, I told you the story. My father said, why all these people in these wheelchairs and shit? I said, Daddy, they ain't born like that. Their asses was shot. And they still talking shit while they in the wheelchair. I had to make him understand that. I said, Dad, come on. These are not guys that have spinal injuries and stuff from being born or lack of whatever. They got shot running. They got shot up close or something. Shit. Seneca J, what's going on? So, let me move on, all right? So, I hope everybody understand me. I hope everybody got a clear understanding. Clarissa Shields is not held responsible. She do not, and I got a picture right here of her signing for the LDBC and Sports 78. She's always been a lady. Always, Christina Hammer stayed on her ass. She didn't say nothing, but I kick her ass. That's all. But, that's that. So, I support it 100%. Salute to the realest OG and LWC. Oh, I appreciate that, Mike. Yes, sir. Oh, I'm going to keep this shit real. And I hope y'all enjoyed our OG boxing talk yesterday. We have a good time in there, So, boxing conversations raging on. What's going on, my brother? Salute to my people. Yes, sir. Okay, now we're going to go on here to get this started. Like I say, I'm not going to harp on this Clarissa Shields thing, all right? I think Fanon said enough about it, and I guess he got his point across. I didn't get a chance to watch the whole thing, but I don't know, somebody must have pissed off at him or something. I don't know. But That's all the time. Somebody always pissed off at me, and I don't bother nobody. Shit. But look here. I did a couple videos today, and I was talking about Canelo and Triple G. Now, remember, remember, Canelo said, "Look, I don't want no trilogy because I've been there and I done that. I beware, my sister. What's happening, sister? How you feel?" All right, so Power, what's happening? Jay Cooley, Alpha Dog. Yes, sir. So, Jay Cooley said Bud scared. Yeah, Bud is scared, all right. But Canelo said he was through with that part of his life. I did that once and twice, and I came out successful. I do not want no trilogy with Triple G. But now, now, he saw the way Triple G was fighting Saturday. See, he saw that the age is catching up with him. He saw that, oh, wow, he's 39, about to be 39. This is my chance to jump on him. Because I seen how slow he was. Because let's be honest. Derevchenko won that fight. On my video, I played, I don't know if you understand it good enough, but I played what Lou DiBella said. You know, he know that Derevchenko won that fight. See, for some reason, judges say they can't see the body shots that good. Well, it's three of you all. And, I mean, if you can't see it, I mean, what you think, a motherfucker just pick a spot to hit you with a body shot? No. That's just an excuse. We know it was all said and done for Triple G. We know that. Guess who his manager is? A promoter is. A snake in the grass. Eddie Hearns. That's right, Eddie Hearns. And of course, I always told you all, when it comes to Triple G, when it comes to Canelo, it's always some controversy. It's always something just not correct. It's always some shit in the game. Put it that way. Always. And Triple G, he know them body shots were getting through. Because Derevchenko, he boxed a good fight. He threw 2. And Derevchenko threw 6. He went down to the body. Then he went upstairs. Body, upstairs, body, upstairs. Then he got a little ring generalship in him. Then he was on his toes in the 9th round. I mean, what can you... I mean, come on. You know? Yes, he was a knockdown. You know? You know what I mean? It was a knockdown, but you know, when you say Ivy, well, good afternoon. Oh, okay. Yeah. But he came back and won. You know, in my book. Even that same round, he got busy. He outthrew him. Now, we know Power's the last to go. I get it. But now, here we go. Here we go again. Canelo. He about to step up. He about to step up to fight Kovalev. He want to make history. But how can you make history if you haven't fought who you supposed to fight? He didn't fight Charlo at 160 like he's supposed to. 168. Why don't you fight Charlo? Huh? But you want to fight Kovalev because you figure he older, he's on his way out, so this is your chance to jump on him. You know, I'm telling you right now, he never fought at his regular weight. It's always a catch weight. Now, he's going back down to 160. Why you running to 168 then running back down? You know, what is that dude's problem? You know, then Oscar De La Hoya feels that, oh, I didn't have nothing to do with Canelo making that decision. Quit lying. Stop it. You know, I'm about to lose a lot of respect for everybody except Al Heyman. Now, I'm not saying Al Heyman ain't got some shit in his bowl. I ain't saying that. But at least he ain't out there broadcasting it. Because every time Eddie Hearn opened his mouth, we see that shit just sliding out. I'm talking real shit, right? We know Pamper Bob. We know he said, and this I couldn't believe. How you gonna say that Lomachenko is more remarkable than an American fighter, Crawford? He don't want to invest in Crawford with a real fighter. You see, he don't want to do that. He'd rather invest in Lomachenko, who can't really speak English that well. I know HBO just having a good time about that. If they were still in business. You see? Now, I know what's the main reason. I mean, we're not stupid here. Most of us have been went to school, at least high school, and we had history, and we know about the civil rights movement. We know what's going on. We're not stupid. Bob Arum, he's not stupid, but he think we are. We know why you don't want to put money in Terrence Crawford. No. You don't think he'll lose. It's just that you'd rather put your money in a motherfucker that's called himself a lineal champion and one that they say is pound for pound. How can he be pound for pound? Two frauds. Well, you can have one that unified the whole 140 division, who has a more following than any of them, especially in this country. Huh? See, this all full of shit. Look at that Oscar De La Hoya. Canelo, that's all he cared about. Now, Ryan Garcia, yeah, he went on and gave him that deal because his back was against the wall. He didn't want to get fronted off. He didn't want to get on in the newspapers. He didn't want to get fronted on Fight Hype and all the other Second Down and all the other places. So he gave him a deal. That's all. Just to shut him up. That's all. Sugar Fantastic. And that's chat. Appreciate you, Sugar Fantastic. My man. Salute to you, brother. But yeah, so, shit like that make you mad. And Floyd was like that too. How are you going to have a fight and at the end of your rope, at the end of your career, and you sit there and say, well, let me see who I'm going to pick to fight my last fight. That's cherry picking. No, how about you fight your mandatory before you get out of here? How about you fight the one you're supposed to fight? Huh? So you going to sit there and say, well, I pick Berto. Yeah, you're going to pick not an old person, but you're going to find somebody that you can beat. You see. Everybody want to cherry pick. And I'm sorry, yeah, I like Earl Spence and I like Deontay Wilder, but they're the only ones that's doing the real shit. And look, Crawford, he want to do the real shit, but they just won't let him. They just won't let him. I'm not saying he's scared. I'm not saying that he don't want the smoke. Because he do. He just said he ain't got nobody to bag him up. Sometimes, you got to take things in your own hands. Muhammad Ali, you know what he did? He promoted his own fight. He financed it himself. He promoted himself. Then they came back crawling. Pamper Bar and Herbert, Elijah Muhammad's Herbert Muhammad. Elijah Muhammad's son was Muhammad Ali's manager. So now, can Terrence Crawford do that? No, He don't have the money. And I won't waste my money on that. You feel me? I wouldn't waste my money on that. So it is what it is. You know? But we'll see. We'll see how it go. Now, he's fighting Green Machine. And that's no fight. Everybody that supports Terrence Crawford say, what are you doing? But don't get mad at him. It's not him doing that. It's Pamper Bob that's doing that. You see? It's Pepper Bob that's doing this. And Earl Spence, I'm going to tell you another thing. Don't get fooled. That fight was already set up. We didn't know it, but they did. You know, I hate being played. I don't like being played. They knew that he was going to fight Danny Garcia. They knew that. We not stupid. You know? Yes, top ranked roster is weak right now. They know that. You got Lomachenko, Crawford, and dumbass Fury. And he ain't even thinking about boxing no more. He thinking about the WWE or whatever that is. You know, I mean, what is going on? Huh? Man. Well, you know what? It's a new generation of boxers coming in. And I pray and hope that they have a little more sense than the ones that's going the fuck out. See, Earl and Crawford, they are going to be the veterans. All right? Keith Thurman and Sean Porter, they are the veterans. Now, we got some up and coming, like Bruce Ennis, Dubois, you know. Well, if Joe Joyce will speed up and go a little faster than a motherfucking turtle, then maybe he can be one of the next great heavyweights. F.L. Jabba, he's strong. You know, it's a new generation coming in here. And I'm right. I'm like blood. You know, sometimes you got to show me. Show me you can face adversity. Show me you can get knocked down, get up, and come back and win in dramatic fashion. That's what makes you a champion. You know, I mean, everybody, like OG Boxing yesterday, you know, Blood even said it, but I usually say it sometimes too. You know, everybody want to marinate. Everybody want to make that almighty dollar. At the end of the day, everything always circle back to that bag. That bag. Here, Tevin Farmer. Well, they asked him, what was that, Radio Raheem or somebody kissing his ass? They asked him, you know, hey, what about Gervonta Davis? What about that fight? They offered me $2 million to come fight on Showtime, but I said that ain't enough money. What have you done? You not that good, Tevin. You haven't fought nobody. Stop acting like you a star. Cause Eddie Hearn picked you up off the street. You was just in dirty ass warm-ups when Tank saw you in the MGM. Stop acting like you made it and you haven't. Shit. Shoot. Yeah. Yes. Terrence Crawford should fight Danny Garcia. He should fight. It's some fights out there at 147 for Terrence Crawford that has a name. Go for Porter. Porter said they're gonna try to get Crawford fight. You can get that fight. Shit. Money talks, and that damn bullshit gonna walk. Trust me on this. Yeah, Farmer's scared of Tank. Because you know why? Because Farmer is all show. All show and no substance. You see? Smoke and mirrors. All right? Sure, he looked good. Yes, he pot shots. He looked like a boxer, but he doesn't sit down on his punches. It is what it is, baby. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing different. And I'm not gonna say nothing different. It is what it is. Now, Tank, all he gotta do is hit you with one body shot. You out. You down on the ground. 2 million. What you think somebody gonna give you 20 million to get your ass whooped? No. And there ain't no step up fight for Tank anyway. How you gonna be the next Floyd Mayweather? How you gonna be the next pay-per-view star if you sitting up there fighting Tavin Farmer? Tavin fucking Farmer. You know? I mean, come on. Really? Really? I told you. Just because you fight every other month, this and that doesn't make you no better. You're not fighting nobody. It is what it is. Now, I don't know where they get that shit from that all the belts is over the zone. But I get it. You know. Then Tevin Farmer gets caught in a lie. He get caught in a lie. They said, well, you signed that big contract. He said, well, yeah. Well, no, not really, but it's coming. It's coming. No, it's not, Tevin. They gonna void all y'all contracts. Then rewrite them next year because they running out of money. Why? Because of the snake from the UK. He messed up the money. He messed it up big time. So, fuck that, okay? Stop being stupid. Damn, man, what is it? You know, now Showtime, Fox, you know, ITV, all that is in the same family, all right? All that is in the same family. Their cousins, everything, you know what I mean? They all in the same family, all right? If JoJo Diaz, yeah, right, Ron? Yeah, JoJo Diaz want that fight, and he won't even negotiate. Why? Because JoJo Diaz can hit. That's a big dude. He can hit. And he fought at featherweight. He gave Gary Russell Jr. a good fight. See, he don't want no smoke because, first of all, he's too thin. First of all, he can't take a punch. Third of all, he can't punch. And fourth of all, his eyes fucked up. Shit. All right, hey, look. All fair game. Love and war and basketball. I don't bite my tongue for nobody. So, that's what I feel. Shit. God damn it. You know, I mean, it's starting to look so stupid and obvious now. And the Governor Biden, you're starting to look stupid and obvious now. That's what's going on. Everybody looking stupid and obvious. Now, here they talking about making what's it, Triple G a franchise player? A fighter? Are you serious? Farmer only won't smoke with feather-fisted fighters. Of course. See, Farmer is like an actor, all right? He's like a stunt man. Not even a stunt man. He fake it till he make it. That's what he's doing. He'll throw out little pity-pat jabs, feel like toilet paper, but it look like he's boxing, you know. It looks like he's sitting down on, well, they don't even look like that. But it look like he's boxing, but he's not boxing. You know what I mean? He's not boxing. He's just going through the motions. Then all it takes is one. Tank hit him one time and damn, he out of there. He's gone. He's out. You know, and I'm tired of Canelo. I'm really tired of this dude. You know, and I usually don't feel the way about fighters because they risk their lives and everything. But this motherfucker ain't risking his lives. He's running from it. Okay, Fight your mandatory. Okay, you might lose. Okay, it ain't the end of the world. You live to see another day. But with Oscar in your pocket, or holding on to your pocket, you know what that means, right? Holding on to his pocket, for those that been to prison, that bitch holding on. Because that's what he is. A bitch. Michael Johnson, boxing talk, and more. And that's chat. Yes, Triple G should be a franchise player for Dollar General. That's right. That's right. You see them body shots got to him. He was looking his age Saturday. Demchenko, I have to admit, I'm not no fan of neither one of them. But I'm a boxing fan. And I'm going to call it, I told you, I'm going to call it like I see it. And I saw Demchenko boxing, using his ring generalship, changing angles. I mean, come on. Going to the body, going upstairs with the left. He throw 2 punches, he throw 6. I mean, he was busy. He was on his toes in the 9th round. What else do you want? Man. What's up, Dre the Finest? And that chest. Appreciate you, Dre the Finest. He said, shout out my homie KQKC from his brother OG of the DMV. I heard that, brother. What it do? What it do, Dre? That's Sports on One. My guy. Facts, OG. Triple G lost that fight. Yes, he did. Exactly. We know he did. We was looking right at it. But like I played in the video for what Lula Bella was saying. He said that, it is what it is. They gave it to the most famous star or somewhat star, and they gave it to him. That's all. And first of all, I would have been settled with a split decision. You give him a unanimous decision? Really? I mean, and I was here for the whole fight. We switched over, for those that was in here, we switched over to that fight. Now, am I missing something? Because what I seen, Demchenko was going for a knockout. And Triple G, he was breathing. I mean, come on. Then he was bagged back like most of the fight. When have you ever known Triple G to bag up and bag back like that? When have you? When have you? Gregory Wyatt in that chat. Appreciate you, Gregory Wyatt. That was a shameful robbery Saturday. Now, yeah, you know that I said I know I'm not gonna say it's a robbery, but yeah, it is. It was. They knew that, and go unanimous. Come on. I looked at the stats, and I get it. They can't get every punch, but come on. Who was the busier fighter? Triple G. His own trainer said, look, Gennady Golovkin would not let his hands go. And that was true. He wouldn't. Only thing that saved Triple G, and I agree with DeBella, is that he got a damn chin on him. Woo-wee. He got concrete in that chin. And that's the only thing that saved him. That chin. Because he wasn't really boxing and throwing no punches because he was getting bagged up and no body shots was given to him. See, when you get older, first of all, your power is the last one to go. But when you get older, your win is the first thing to go. And that win, all you got to do, especially when you're that old and that size, go to the body. Like Deontay Wilder should do Ortiz. He should go to the body. Ortiz going to come in overweight. I know it. I already seen how big he is. Then he going to come in. Then he's going to run out of gas. Especially if you take him in deep waters and drown him. But I think he's going to end sooner than that. Because every rematch Deontay Wilder has, well, he only had, one? But still, he finished in high fashion. Trust me. What'd you say? Mike Williams said KQKC be killing me with the super chat, sir. Keep it up. Oh, okay, brother. That's it. I'm just trying to have a little fun, man. That's all. Banks told him over and over to let his hands go. Yes, that's right, Mike. That's what I was saying. He will not let his hands go. See, when you get that older, you start getting gun shy. Other words, you want to live to see another day now. You ain't taking chances no more. Look at Earl Spence, but he's younger. He want to take chances all he want. And don't think it's going to be easy. I don't mean to switch on you all like this. But Earl Spence Jr., he has a hard road ahead of him. It's not going to be easy. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm not saying he's going to lose anything, but to unify at 147 and in between people like Danny Garcia or whatever who don't have a belt, you're taking a risk. The truth going to be hard, I'm telling you. But he's up for the challenge. If he can get through every fight that he have with a belt or without a belt, once he unify and fight the ones that didn't have to unify, man, he got me. He got me as his number one fan. Because Danny Garcia is not easy. Sean Porter is not easy. Keith Thurman, if he's on top of his game, if he let his baby go for a minute, these ain't not easy fights for this man. You guys, everybody want to beat the man. So everybody gonna do whatever they can to beat that man. And Earl Spence had to go time and time and time to come up with a plan. He got to stay on weight. He got to stay on this. He got to stay on that just to win. So ain't nobody going to say it's going to be easy. But I tell you one thing. He got my vote. He got my vote. If he beat Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, and whoever else, line them up. Line them up. And if he knock them down, you got me. You got me as your number one fan because that's boxing. Now, does he have it in him? Yes. Yes, he does. If he don't have to waste time losing weight in training camp. That's the thing about it. See, that's what Porter had the edge at. See, Porter stayed between 10 and 12. We've been through this song and dance before. We know. But let me move on. I want to talk about, I call him Boots Ennis, right? I like the kid. I like him. He reminds me of Terrence Crawford, and he reminds me a little Earl Spence. Terrence Crawford, because he switched orthodox in southpaw, which most of the young guys are doing now. And he's fundamentally sound like a Earl Spence. Now, will they ever fight? No. He's too far away, too far gone. They would be on their way out before, unless he want to jump over everybody and take that fight, which it wouldn't be a good idea. But Earl probably be at 154 by then. But the thing is, I believe that this guy, this young fighter is a next up and coming number one, number champion, a unified champion in the welterweight division. If he can keep his head on straight, if he don't have all these knuckleheads around him. I mean, what I seen Saturday, I was very impressed. I was very impressed. No, he didn't go for the head hunting like everybody sometimes do, trying to get the referee to stop the fight. He went upstairs and downstairs. Sometimes he'll take a step back. That's what fighters do. That's what champions do. They don't rush it. Once you start looking for the knockout, you might get countered and knocked out yourself. So he let it come to him. Then once you see him hurt, then that's when you jump on him. That's all. When you see him hurt, that's when you jump on him. And that's what he did. So hey, look, Bruce Ennis, no matter how you shape it up, he is the next one of the stars in the welterweight division. I'm sorry. He is. I don't see nobody else. Danny Garcia, he be washed up by then. So and I don't think everybody, now this is going to trip you out. The people or odd makers in Vegas got Danny Garcia beating Earl Spence. Now, I know he got a left hand. I don't mean to be all over the place. I am sorry. I'll get back to Boots in a minute. But Danny Garcia got a left hand. Yes, he do. But he got cement in his shoes. And he does have power. He does counterpunch. But he can't box. You see? He'll stand down. He'll hit you. And it hurts. He got a heavy hands. But when somebody boxes somebody with cement, you can make them look bad. Look at Floyd and Bellamere. That guy was big, that tall, Floyd like a little mouse, but he boxed him. He made him look stupid. He frustrated him. I mean, he was mad, boss man. I mean, he was mad. He was mad. Go back and look at the film. He was mad. Oh, he was mad because he was getting outboxed and he was sitting there in frustration. Now, Danny Garcia, I knew this was going to happen because he got jealous. He got jealous because Earl was getting all the pay-per-views. Earl was getting all the accolades. You see, everybody was talking about Earl Spence, this and that. Well, what he did to Mikey, that wasn't really nothing special. I mean, he didn't do nothing special. When he said that, I said, okay, here we go. Here we go. Another Tim Bradley, another stymie, another one fucking that wear his father's suits. Here we go. That's right. Yep. And that's how them girls go. Yep. Yep. That's how it was. Huh. For real. Shit. Ain't that right act? Ain't that how your woman go? Boy, please. Poppy, please. I know what you talking about, Poppy. All right. So, but seriously, so it's not gonna be easy for him. It's not gonna be easy for him. And you know what, Boots, I would like to see him step the competition up. I would like to step the competition up a little bit. That would show me a little more than what he fought the other day. But not too fast, but not too slow. See, I don't know who handles Joe Joyce. Not as far as promotion, I know that. But I'm talking about as far as the trainer. I don't know his trainer name. But they need to speed this dude up. Put some weights on his hands. Put some cements in his gloves. What's up, James Pelt? You got it? Great work, KQKC, the LDBC. Yes, sir. All day long, my man. Yes, sir. We are a community. We in this shit together. That's right. We are. That's right. But, things looking good to January the 1st. Well, in fact, shoot, January looking good because that's when Earl going to fight again in January. You know? The more you fight, the sharper you stay. People don't understand that. You know, these young guys, they don't understand that. You know, now what I can say about Innocent is that he did fight every month for a while, once a month. That keeps you sharp. Don't sit there and say, well, I fight twice a year because the money ain't there and this and that. Look, forget the money. The money's going to come. Tighten up on your defense. Tighten up on your offense. Tighten up what you're good at and get rid of what you're bad at. And there you go. There you go. H. Con said, Red, enjoy the chat today. All right. Hey, H. Con, no problem, man. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. Ron Freeman said Jerron Innocent had a layoff while going through bullshit. He was supposed to be the breakout star early 29. Right, that's what I'm saying. He was out almost 2 years. But I think it was like 10 months or something like that. It was going through some bullshit, whatever. But he's from a boxing family. He was born into that. His father fought on Showtime too. You know, his whole family were boxers. You know, it's in his blood. And when you fight like the way he fight, you know, like I told you all, you got talent. And you got God-gifted talent. Don't worry, I'm going to get to Andre Ward in a minute. Then you got God-gifted talent. You see? It's a big difference. Or some people get all of it. I think Spence got all of it. Because I have seen Earl Spence. There's no doubt about it. And can't nobody, even Bud Crawford fans, can have to say, look, Earl Spence, he is the truth. He'll brawl you. He will box you. He will do whatever it takes to win. He'll come in there with the high guard. You throw off a 1-2. Can't get between that guard. That's a tight guard. He keeps a tight, high guard. Then, here he come again. You get off a 1-2, bam, bam. He move back and keep coming forward. 1-2, move back, keep coming forward. Then he got you on the ropes. Then there he go. He let off them body shots. And there you go on the ground. So, we seen what Crawford can do and Earl can do. But I be damned that I sit here and wait 5 or 6 years to see that fight. We don't have 5 or 6 years like Floyd and Manny. Now, okay, we in the same situation. Same situation, just different guys. Bud got a boss. But Spence don't have a boss. Remember? Floyd didn't have a boss. Manny had a boss. Remember? So step up, Pamper Bob. You only got a few days left on this planet. Step up. Take some chances. Huh? What's up, Ron Finkley? You said, what the heck? YouTube hating. What happened? They blocking me. Oh, they blocking you? On what channel? I see you. They can't block you because you making a comment right here. Yeah. Manny got knocked out, face plant. Yes. Yes, Manny did. But see, Manny Pacquiao, he gonna spoil everything. I tried to type it, it got erased. Oh, okay. I don't know who did that. KQKC and chat. I'm getting a weekly boxing UFC sports radio show on 94.3 FM in Justin, Mississippi. Hopefully, I'll secure the format within a few weeks. I also have LWC guys on too. So Fred a week. Okay, H-Con. All right, we be listening, my man. All right. It's 94.3 in Jackson. Now, I don't know if we'll be able to pick it up. At least they know I know. Oh, okay, Ron. That's cool. All right. Now, Ron, you can't write certain things. It's called the KQ settings. Oh, probably so. Yeah, it's probably the settings that I have on there. But it depends on what you're writing. So, but but anyway, that's good, HCon, man. Just go do your thing, man. Yes, sir. Do your thing. Yeah, do your thing. That's why I say everybody do their thing, everything, because you know what? This boxing thing is getting better. Sure, you got a couple hiccups here and there with Clarissa Shields. And for those that's joining me now, and I say this again, all right? For now, it's right, but I will say this. When I say I knock somebody down in a wheelchair or a stroke, I mean that. But when you 71 years old and you 80 years old, that's a little bit too extreme because that's elderly, you know. I mean, hell, I'm elderly, really, but that's elderly. You got parents that old, you know. At least I do, older than that, and you just don't hit an old man like that, no matter what he say. Because sometimes you're hurting and your back is hurting and stuff. You might say something just, leave me the hell alone. So, I mean, it is what it is, but, like I say, Carissa Shields, sometimes you got to be the bigger person, right? Even though she wasn't nowhere around, even though she didn't even know who, well, I think she know now, but wasn't no instructions from her to do it. Matter of fact, she didn't have nothing to do with it. You can't control somebody else's actions, but what you can do is show your maturity side. What you can do is say, look, I didn't have nothing to do with this, and I pray that he has a full recovery. But I won't go to the hospital though because emotions probably still would be flying. Because this is a young lady that she's supposed to be fighting. She called her every name under the book. And she was talking about, hey, she hanging out with thugs and this and that. And one day we going to meet and I'm a really, I mean, she just was going off and, but so that might not be a good idea because it'd be free falling in there. But, I get it. And, Clarissa Shields, I hope she get it. Like I told you before, when the Bulls won all them championships, Phil Jackson and Jerry Krause said, look, y'all going to act and dress like champions on and off the field. Dennis Rodman running around in a dress and shit. Just stupid stuff, And so Mike gave everybody his tailor and told everybody to go get a suit made, except for John Paxson. He just loved polo shirts, So, but that's how it was, So it is what it is. Romero Harris, what's going on, bro? No one did anything. Well, wait a minute. Let me go over here because I miss you. Okay, well, what was you at? Nobody. Oh, here we go. Did anything when he was sticking his fist in Clarissa's face at the other press conference? Well, yeah, I know. It started at a press conference, and right, he was doing that and stuff. And you have to understand that his name is Ali, But see, Ali Bashir, he's a Muslim. Of course, they believe that women should stay in their place. They believe that you shouldn't talk back to a man. They have a lot of beliefs that we don't believe over here, and we're not gonna, to each his own. If that's your religion, fine. Then you deal with people in your religion with that. That's how I look at it. No. Yeah, he's from Newark, but he is a Muslim. I'm quite sure he was born in some kind of land, or his parents was, because he does speak Arabic. So so I wouldn't put it past him, you know. And he probably do have traditional laws, but you know, to be frank, you don't fuck with nobody from the Detroit area. Just a little joke. Just to lighten up the motion. You just don't mess with nobody from the Detroit area. But Fernand is right. Just because Chicago, Detroit, we used to, we kick ass, right? We just think people down in Texas and stuff, they was country bumpkins. Man, we should go down there and we take over their little ass town and shit like that. But just because you from big city or whatever, don't think you can whoop everybody, because you can't. All right? It's always somebody bigger and better than you. My father told me that once before. Don't think you this big man on campus that you can whoop some ass. No, it don't work that way. Because one of them country boys, look at Deontay Wilder. Shit. Last time I looked, he was from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. That ain't Chicago. That ain't Detroit. Huh? Hello. Shit. For real. But when we was coming up, we used to think about that. We used to say that all the time, The country folk, they so slow. They can't catch up here. They slow down there. They got dirt roads and all that shit, rocks and shit, animals and shit. We used to say that a lot, But once I went down there and visited my grandparents and stuff, I loved it down there. Peaceful, Don't have to worry about every time a car backfire, you on the ground, So, and half of the kids up here never been to the military in their life. And they got PST, whatever that is, at the age of 16. What the fuck? What's up, dude? You better say it. I done seen so many niggas fall to gun violence till it ain't imaginable. I know. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, man. Man, you be surprised. 5 people this year already. I know. And I said, I ain't going to no more funerals this year. That's it. 5. That's enough. See, that's enough. And they always, everybody got the cameras out. Why you want to film that? I mean, what's so special about that? Detroit ain't no joke, man. No, dude, Detroit ain't no joke. I know that for a fact. My cousin got killed in Detroit. My first cousin. He was in a house and they came to rob the house. He was asleep. He was asleep on the couch. And they came in and robbed him, and he was asleep on the couch. They just popped him in the head and killed everybody and left and closed the door. Yep. Didn't care. This guy met another guy in prison in Detroit. Then when he got out, he hooked up with him. Then he brought another guy over. His 2 daughters were in the house, and he took his wife and him down in the basement, made them kneel down, and shot both of them in the head. And a little girl made a 911 call. They played it all over the world. My mama and daddy is dead. Please help me, mama. I don't know. I mean, it was very sad. They caught old boy in L.A. Very sad. But, but, it's a sad situation, man. But, now, shout out to Gregory White. And that's chat. Appreciate you, Gregory Wise, and don't mess with people who drink leaded water. Flip biscuit, yeah, I know. Clarissa, she did a lot for her community. She does a lot for her community. Yes, sir. Big Money, yeah, that was on first 48 hours, KQKC. That's right, Big Money. You saw that, didn't you? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's when the guy they finally caught him, and he had dreads, but he cut his hair, and they found him in L.A. You know, and the police said, "Thanks for not killing the kids." He said, "Oh well, the kids ain't in play. Ain't part of the game. When you're in this game, you don't kill kids. And all that shit. You know." And one was named Pernell something. So I remember it very well. Yes, sir. It was on 48 Hours. You're exactly right. And the little girl called 911, and she didn't know her address. So they scrambling around, trying to get the signal and this and that, and they finally found her down in the basement. Yep. So, but you know, that's how it go. You know, you can't trust everybody. That's why Clarissa Shields need to put in something in place. If you're not on this team, if your name is not on this list or whatever, if you're not part of this, whatever, get off the stage, sit down in the audience or whatever, you know, and let's get on with this, you know. Now she got to deal with this, and he probably will sue, you know, but he can't sue Carissa. But then again, maybe he can. Because if that guy is part of her entourage or responsible, because Carissa was the reason why he was there. I don't know the law like that. I'm not a lawyer, but maybe she might be, uh, 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 have a part in it. But she was way in the bathroom, so she didn't know what was happening. If you have a good lawyer, which I'm quite sure she got the money to get one, I mean, any good lawyer would throw that out in a minute. Yeah. So, but that's her brother. He on his own. Shit. Most of the time, in a Detroit goes as far as threatens, you better believe he's going to your grandmama's house where everybody at, and it's going down. Yeah. Who did it? What's going on, brother? Keep your head on a swivel. That's right. That's why I tell everybody, keep your head on a swivel, man, because you never know, especially when you're talking. See, emotions just take control when you about to fight. You know, that's why I don't like that all that shit talking and stuff. Like what Dominic Brazil said. Well, I don't know what an urban dictionary is. Now that don't bother me. But when you start getting personal and this and that, and so you know, it is what it is. But it's all good though, you know. But I appreciate everybody, talking about Clarissa Shields and having her back, you know. Yes, sir. Romario Harris in that suit. Chat. Appreciate you, Romero Harris. What's going on with you, brother? I appreciate it. He said, I've been blessed to have my own business, OG. I'm just doing my part so we can keep it getting the real from the OG. I heard that, brother. Yes, sir. J.A. Dixon saying, can't let your mouth write a check that your ass can't cash. You didn't see Clarissa's trainer up there willing out. Right. Of course. Well, I always took that stance. Like when I say I put somebody in a wheelchair, I mean that. I do. But don't sit there and talk smack to me. Don't sit there and say what you gonna do to me. You know? Because I got into it with a guy that had a stroke. Right? He was on a cane, and I wasn't lying. I said, wait a minute. It'd be the day a one-armed man whooped my ass. I told him that. Everybody started cracking up. I'm serious. I was in the Social Security office. I said, I'd be that day somebody whooped my ass with one arm. For real. But, when you get up to age of 71, 80 or something like that, that's different. These are older men. And I mean, what can he do to a young guy? If he did hit him, it wouldn't hurt, probably. or he can take it, you know. But that just, you know, that's just over the top, really, right? But I don't think Clarissa Shields should be held responsible. That's facts. I don't. Because, like she said, she was in the bathroom with her trainer, well, strength and conditioning coach. So, but it is what it is. Just case, so skewed up. I know you were ready to fight. Yes, I was. I mean, he got loud, so I guess he thought I was gonna get loud. I said, man, please. Oh man, I whoop you. I looked at him. I said, a motherfucker with one arm ain't finna whip my ass. Man, I had everybody rolling. He shut up and sat down. Who's? I said that would never happen. No, that won't happen in your dreams. Shoes. No, no, no. Shoes. Now, let me get back to this boxing talk. But Andre Ward, what I say earlier, sometimes you can do this and you can talk smack, you can do interviews, you can be guests, you can be a guest host, you can be everything. But when they throw that money in your face, when they ask you come back and give you a bag for 30 million, that make a motherfucker go, huh, huh, you know, it's time to work out. Virgil, hello. 30 million, that'll be all right with him. You see? And that'll be all right with Virgil Hunter, too. Because I don't think him and Keisha Cole that tight. Y'all know who Keisha Cole is. That's his real daughter. Out for a one night stand. But that's his real daughter by Frankie. And y'all remember Keisha Cole's show and everything. Well, that's his real daughter. She was an R&B singer. But anyway, so he doing, hey, H-Con, KQ, KC, be careful. A one-armed guy punched my cousin in the mouth with his stump. Knocked him cold in the mud. What? My cousin said it felt like a bat. Yeah, because it's hard and it's dead. I don't know shit, but he ain't gonna get that chance. Shoot, ain't like his arm down here, or nothing. He didn't have no arm at all, But like I say, all you had to do is just sit your ass down, be peaceful and quiet, Then you won't have to take that ass whooping that you was thinking you gonna try to get, But it is what it is. But Andre Ward, sometimes money talks. And money talks all the time. What I'm talking about sometimes. It talks all the time. It talks all the time. Shoes. Only reason Floyd haven't came back because he's too old and too many young, hungry lions out there that he can fight. You see? That he won't fight. I'm sorry. That he won't fight. So he'll have no choice but to do an exhibition. Sure, if they gave him 90 million, 100 million, he'd come back in a heartbeat. I know Floyd. Money is air to him. But he don't want that smoke. He don't want Terrence Crawford. He don't want Earl Spence. He's a welterweight, so we talking about welterweight. And Manny Pacquiao, he's got this hard on for Floyd. He's trying to get him to come out of retirement, but that ain't gonna happen because Manny, at this point in Manny's life, and Floyd's life, I think Manny might win this time. But then again, don't count Floyd out. He showed the other day that he still know how to jump that rope. He still know how to jump that rope. He had that rope going. Wham, 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 wham. Man, so, hey, you been doing it all your life. You ain't going to forget. Just like you ride a bike. You never going to forget how to ride that bike. You might be a little wobbly, a little bit, and, I didn't ride my motorcycle for 2 years. Soon I got on there, a little wobbly, but then I got it right. Come right back to you, Yeah. So, but it is what it is. But look here, uh, Andre Ward. If they offer him enough money, I think he would fight a Kovalev, an older Kovalev, and an older Ward. But I think Andre Ward keeps himself in shape, and I think he would be in shape for a Kovalev. But he talking about taking on the winner of Canelo and Kovalev. Now I know Canelo. He's that type. He don't want to fight somebody that will move. He don't want to fight somebody that will get in and get out. You see? You see, Ron, I won't lie for resume is official, but he can't beat Earl Spence or Terence Crawford. Of course not. Of course not. Yes, sir. Oh, we know that. We know that. You know? And that's why Floyd hates on Deontay Wilder. That's why he hates on fighters that start late in the game and become successful. Like I said, that God given talent, there you go. There you go. That God given talent. You know, he was blessed. Deontay Wilder was blessed with that talent. Earl Spence, he didn't start late. He started, as a teenager, basically about, you know, and he did the right thing. He was a international amateur. So that way you get to see every style it is. So, and Gary Russell Jr., all them are great fighters. And, Floyd, yes, he was good for his era. Like Clarissa Shields, she's not the GOAT. No. Cecilia Brackett is. I agree with Fanon. She's 34-0, I believe. 34-0. And she had fought many good fighters. And she can fight. She can fight. Now, I like Clarissa Shields. I do. I like her a lot. I really do because she's down to earth and, she's a cool sister, and everything. But she's not the greatest woman of all times. That's what I try to say about Floyd. Oh man, Floyd the best of all. No, he was best in his era. It's a difference. It's a big difference. You see? You're gonna make me look up brackets. Yeah, look her up, Ron. You will see. You will see how good she is. She's 34-0. Ann Wolf was good too, but not like a Cecilia Brackett. And she's not black. That's the thing about it. Now, sure, Layla Ali and George Foreman doing stuff. I think that just was a little playtime. That's all. Cecilia Brackett was real. She can fight. And you know what? I think she could beat Clarissa Shields. I really think so. Oh, she's 35-0. Okay. 35-0. All right? And she ain't no joke. Now, she was trying to come down, Clarissa Shields. And I think she was moving towards trying to fight her. But Cecilia Brackett is getting older now. But she's still a tough person. I mean, when I get through, check out. I might look at it myself. Because women boxing is coming back too. I mean, boxing all around is coming back only if we can get the judges together. Now the referees, I don't blame them. I don't blame them on too much, but the stopping the fight. Some stop it early. Some stop it too early. Some stop it too late. And they always catch a lot of flack. And you got to use your best judgment. You know, I would, since I applied for a referee, I would do this. Look, doctor, how that cut look? What? Couple more shots, would it bust it back open? worse than it is, or I ask some questions and then I keep an eye on it. You know, that's what I would do. Now, if it becomes too bad, too bad. I'm sorry, I gotta stop it. Oh yeah, Layla Ali, she can fight, but what I'm saying is she didn't really go after like belts and stuff like that. I'm not saying she couldn't fight. You know, she's pretty as hell too. She used to be, but now I think she had a lot of kids and stuff. But anyway, but yeah, she's no. I'm not saying she can't fight, but she just never really took it seriously. Seriously, you know. I know she was doing it for the legacy of her father, but she didn't go after a lot of belts like she should have. And Clarissa Shields, don't get me wrong, she's doing great to win what 9-0, 10-0, whatever. She's doing good. You know, but that belt was in place Saturday. The WBC belt and the WBO belt was in play, and now they're gonna have to run it back. Well, whenever they do, yeah. And she's a two-time gold medalist. Yes, and that's not easy. Nope. See, the Olympians is the top of the tops in amateur boxing. The best of the best. Floyd, Gary Russell Jr. I mean, depends on what class you came out of, but they are the best of the best. You got different coaches working with this weight, that weight, that weight, that weight, because you represent your country. That's why I can't understand why we got people right here on YouTube, that has channels against Deontay Wilder, against Ruiz. He's American. He's just Mexican American, but he is an American. You know, that's why I can't understand that. Now, it's one thing about hating the LDBC. Go ahead. I don't care. Because we still going to do our thing. But it's another thing by hating on the champ. He's your champ. He's the people's champ. He represents your country. He to salute the same flag you do. And then you want to talk about him? You want to say how he hit? Why don't you get in the ring with him and tell us how it feels? But they ain't going to do that. They going to hide. I used to be like that. I said, you know what? I'm not going to show my face. I'm just talk this and that. And, black fight fans say, what you hiding for? What you hiding for? Show who you are. Don't let nobody make you scared. So, me and for now, we just start showing our face. So, hey, it is what it is. So, but I just can't understand you making hate videos about your champion. You go against your champion when he fights somebody else from another country. You talk about your champion. You talk about how he's fight like a girl, his legs. I mean, really? Really? There, Carissa Shields. I ain't talking about that incident Saturday. Okay, I'm talking about way before then. They were talking about her teeth. They were talking about her looks. But see, stupid shit like that. That's immaturity. That's immaturity. Now, how would it feel if someone talking about their mama or their sister or their wife, huh? Or their daughter? They probably get mad, right? Right. Focus ball, what's going on? All right. Shit. But overall, again, Eddie Hearn, they asked Mr. Snake himself, what do you think Triple G next move should be? Now, let's think about this. Now, what if Canelo wants Triple G next fight? Because he saw how easy Derevchenko just how bad Triple G looked Saturday. Okay, put it that way. Now, retirement. That's a good thing, Just K. But and her said, I want to take him in another direction. What other direction is to take him? Huh? Unless retirement. That's the only thing I can think of. Send that motherfucking retirement. That's the only place to take him. Yo, man. Yeah, that's what I do. Taking a retirement. I mean, yeah, that's what I would do. I'll take a retirement because, you know, Canelo, nobody wants to see that fight again. You know, but H. Khan Romero agrees she's growing as a fighter, and that's dangerous in a good way. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is. Triple G needs to give that money back and retire. Yes, he does. Yep. Ricky Stallion, respect to you, my brother. All right? Yes, sir. Respect to all you all in the chat and everybody. You know, J J. I'm glad you said it, OG. Facts. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. Always facts. You know, like I said, I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. Like I said in my video, I'm not. I know why. You know, why should I sit here and lie to you all so something can sound good? You know, I'm gonna get my opinion like everybody else get their opinion. Nobody ain't no better than nobody else. You know. KQKC, I'm going live after you. Talking boxing and MMA. Going to watch the fight and live score. Well, Focus Ball, you can take that spot if you want a 2 o'clock spot. You know, talk to 78. I mean, I'm 78. Okay, and you the part of the LDBC, and we trying to fill that 2 o'clock spot. So that's why I go over 2 o'clock. So, cause we already from 5 all the way up to me. Then Best Fight the Best come on at 3:30. So we can try to fill this 2 o'clock spot. All right. All right. So you know, let 78 know. All right. Then I just throw it off to you, like for now. Sometimes throw it off to me. Then and all good. All right. So with that, everybody, I appreciate everybody in the chat. I appreciate everybody. I still didn't get to everything I want to talk about, but that's okay. Another day, and you can check out the 2 videos. I did a couple videos today. Hey, KQKC be working, y'all. I do, and I be working for y'all and me, cause I love boxing. And I never get tired of it. Do you know sometimes I watch boxing reruns? Just because I like boxing. You know, so but with that, that's all I have. All right, I appreciate everything. 4:30 p.m. Eastern time is okay. It's 3:30. Okay, well 3:30 Central time here. So, um, so, but with that, I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, and y'all make sure you hit the like button, okay? Because once you hit the likes, that way, you get all the notifications. I just found out that the more likes you get, more your notifications you get to everybody. That's what I'm hearing. So, but with that, you haven't subscribed to KQKC, feel free to do so right now. And hit the bell icon, and you will be notified each and every time I do a video or a live stream. My show come on Monday through Friday at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. All right? And I appreciate that. Now, if you want to take that love over to Focus Ball, boxing and MMA, he be going on now. And with that, shout out to the almighty LDBC. Shout out to all my subscribers, new and old. All right? So, with that, peace and love, And I appreciate everybody that came in to support the OG. All right? Peace.